Did I miss my turn? Motherfucker. I did. Okay, I'm way late making this video. I was supposed to make it a while ago. But I have been nominated for the 3R challenge by MotoMoose. Moose, I'm sorry it took me so long. So much shit going on lately, I haven't had time to make any videos at all. This is my first chance, so here it goes. So the 3R challenge is to give 3 reasons why you ride the bike you ride. And in my case, it is a 2008 Harley Davidson Nightster, which is a 1200 Sportster. It was made between 2007 and 2012, I think. They stopped making it. And it's pretty much, I believe, the basis for what the Iron 1200 is now. I think the Iron 1200 is basically this bike. They just brought it back and called it something different. So, anyway, let's get on with the video, I guess. The bike is dirty. Gotta take it and get it washed. So before I give you my 3 reasons why I ride this bike, I'm gonna give you the 3 real biker reasons why I ride a Sportster. Real biker reason number 1, why Berserk 519 rides a Sportster. Well, obviously, I'm a girl. Bet you guys weren't aware of that. I wasn't aware of it myself until I started riding a Sportster, but they say it's a girl's bike, so that can only mean one thing. Oh, come on, man. Alright, you're turning. I'll give you a pass then. Or you're not turning. Make up your fucking mind, what are you doing? Okay, where the fuck was I? Oh yeah, girl's bike. It doesn't really bother me when people say that Sportsters are for girls, because I know it's bullshit. So it doesn't insult me, but I think it's pretty insulting to all the women riders out there, that there are people who think that there's only certain bikes that they can ride. You know, I know women who ride all kinds of bikes, big bikes, little bikes. I got a cousin who's about 5'2" and rides a Road King. Better than most guys I've seen ride them. So that's all just a load of horse shit. Real biker reason number 2, why Berserk 519 rides a Sportster. I'm just not a good enough rider to handle a bigger bike. I haven't mastered a lot of the finer points of motorcycle riding, like dragging your feet for 50 yards after you take off, duck walking your bike through U-turns and in and out of parking spots. See, I'm just one of those eggheads that still believes that it's gyroscopic force that makes a motorcycle stay upright, not my feet. If you really think it's the strength of your toes that's holding up that 1,200-pound two-wheeled Winnebago, you're wrong. It'll stay up all by itself. You just gotta trust it. Real biker reason number 3, why Berserk 519 rides a Sportster. Or I guess why I don't ride a real bike. I just can't pull off the real biker uniform. You know, the vest and all that I can probably do. I do have a leather vest that I wear once in a while. But I just don't look good in a do-rag. Can't make it work. It's not a good look for me. Of course, it's not a good look for anyone. The only 2 people in history who ever looked good in a do-rag were Hulk Hogan and Aunt Jemima. And even Aunt Jemima stopped wearing hers because she knew she looked a little goofy. So yeah, bring on the hate comments if you can't take a joke. Go ahead. Okay, so now my 3 reasons for riding this bike. Well, the first reason, the reason I bought it is I just fell in love with it as soon as I saw it. I'd gone to the dealership actually to look at a really nice dyno wide glide that they had on their website. But this one caught my eye as soon as I walked into the place, and I hadn't even considered a Sportster up until that point, probably for all the cliche real biker reasons that I talked about earlier. I have to admit that I bought into all that a little bit. But yeah, when I saw this bike, I just thought, that's the bike I want to ride. So I looked at the Wide Glide, I took it for a ride. It was a really nice bike. But then I took this for a ride, and you know, I was really impressed with the power that it had. I wasn't expecting it to. I had never ridden a Sportster before, but it's just that, oh, you drop it into second gear and crack the throttle, that holy shit feeling. It took me a while to get comfortable and know that I wasn't going to fly off the back of the bike when I opened it up, and I really like that feeling. You know, it's a 500-pound motorcycle with a 1200cc motor in it. It's fast. Speaking of fast, I'm going to get a ticket if I don't slow down here. The second reason isn't, I guess, specific to this bike. It would cover if I rode a Dyna or anything like that too, but I like the minimalist, stripped down look of Sportsters and Dynas. To me, just the look of these bikes says motorcycle. I appreciate the bigger bikes, the baggers, but I like having just not a lot between me and the road. And I don't really know why that is. I think it's just more a feeling of freedom, I think. You get on one of the big baggers or touring bikes with the full fairings and all that, you almost feel like you're enclosed in them, or I do anyway. And I know they're more comfortable, I know all that, but to me it's just not the same experience. And the third reason I have to say is price. I think it's been pretty well documented on this channel that I'm cheap. Not that I would be cheap choosing a motorcycle. I'm going to pick the bike I want, but when I was comparing this one to the Dyna, there was about a $5,000 difference in price. And although even if these two bikes had been the same price, I probably still would have chosen this one. Well, maybe not, I don't know. It certainly helped influence my decision that I could buy a bike that I really liked and still end up with $5,000 more in the bank than if I bought the other one. So that probably was the deciding factor, or a deciding factor. Okay, so now it's time for me to nominate 3 other riders to do the 3R challenge. So I'm gonna pick 2 kind of local guys. I'm gonna pick Mototramp. He's in London, Ontario. He rides a Gixxer. And there's another guy who lives in Sarnia. I've been following his videos for a while. Although he kind of stopped making them for a bit, but it looks like he's back at it, just started up again. So you probably don't know who he is. Go check out his channel. He's got some good older videos, and they're starting a new build series, him and his brother, and looks like they'll have some good videos coming out. It's DJ Kale 05, and he used to ride a Sportster, and he traded in his Sportster for a Dyna, and now he regrets it. Maybe he'll touch on that in his 3R challenge. And then for number 3, I'm gonna select another Sportster riding girly man like me. And I'm gonna go with Stevie TV. So Stevie, you're up, bud. And that's all I got for this video today. And I will see you guys next time.